2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Joining Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And with us tonight, the always insightful Kenny the Jet Smith. Kenny, it is so great seeing you.
Hey, Gregory Anthony. How are you today?
We're doing well, Kenneth.
We are. But it's good to have another guard on our row here, isn't it?
You know what? It just brings a whole new level of intellect to the broadcast.
Thank you so much.
Well, guards are the quarterbacks of basketball.
Well, if you want an intellect, I'm the guy to bring down from up there.
Yes.
Spell intellect for us real quick, just so we can get a taste of your...
And now we're back off to the race. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. We're off. Let's go to the game.
Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Star players move around more than ever, it seems, but guys like Damian Lillard are emulating legends like Dirk Nowitzki, who stayed put in Dallas his whole career. Dame said, "I'm not loyal to a fault. I'm loyal to the person that I am. I want this city to feel what it's like winning the championship after such a long time." Kevin?
He stays working and stays true. David, thank you.
The NBA is such an international phenomenon, Kenny. Tearing up this league are some young guns who started outside of the U.S.
Yeah, Giannis, Jokic and Doncic, they come to mind. They're probably three of the top 10 players in basketball right now. It's not, I don't even say it anymore. I don't say international player. I just say he's a player now. I never think about Giannis as an international player anymore. Our
game's been global for so long now that's a great point because, we had Dirk and we've had Nash and we've had Akeem. Some of our all-time greats weren't from America.
Yep.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Green in at the 3. And for Portland, Lillard and Hood work together in the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with Jones, and it's Cantor in at the 5 down low. Curry passes to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Well, good balance and squared up shoulders. If there's one thing Green does better than anything else, it's nailing catch-and-shoot Jays.
Lillard dishes to Hood. Passes it to Jones. The feed to Covington. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Simmons passes to Green. He kicks it to Embiid. That one, no good. And the Trailblazers going the other way. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
Very difficult to imagine it'll be much different this season. These teams still appear to be very closely matched, each with talent to be competitive, but not necessarily elite.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Well, Kenny, you've played with so many all-time great players, one of which was Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon. He was a good one. Do you think we'll ever see another one just like the Dream?
I don't think so. He was so unique. His ability, his footwork, his timing. He led the league in top 10 in 5 categories one time.
Isn't that amazing?
5 categories.
That's incredible.
Offensively and defensive categories. It's unbelievable. Just a dominant force.
If you think about him, he is what the modern game is today. He was the one guy in his era who played the way bigs can play today.
It's good fun. Now here's Green. Tries again, and Embiid lays it in.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Here's Lillard, and stolen by Simmons. Now the 76ers on the break, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the call. Portland the foul. The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And he can't get the first one.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
And the second free throw, good. Kenny, of course, you were nicknamed the Jet for a reason. Who do you think is the fastest player right now going end-to-end in the league?
With the ball, right now is De'Aaron Fox with the ball. Russell Westbrook is probably just...
Ben Simmons isn't too far behind them either.
But he's more speed and power.
Yeah.
But in talk about...
But
I had a thing one time, and it was they scored. The team scored with 7 minutes and 17 seconds. I scored. It was 7 minutes and 15 seconds.
In two seconds.
And so, and it was only on an outlet.
Yeah.
It wasn't a long pass.
You got it in stride.
In stride, and in 2 seconds laid it in.
Wow.
So De'Aaron Fox could do that easy.
That's fast.
Yeah, that's jet-like.
Yeah. Thus the name. Harris kicks to Curry. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
Now, here's Lillard. Last time out, he had 44 points. Beyond the arc. Green with the rebound. And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. 7-point differential. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Curry's got 5.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Portland's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Lillard with no one around. They get it back.
Like when his motor is running and he's playing with high levels of energy, Cantor is a monster on the offensive glass.
Outside, Green. On the wing, Harris. Here's Embiid. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. For Portland, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Last season, the G League testing a single-shot free throw rule to speed things up. One shot that can be worth more than 1 point. Kenny, any thoughts?
No, I don't like that.
Okay.
Because I'm fouling you because you can't shoot. It's a lot of times. So I'm going to put you on the line, and you got to get 2 for 2. And I disagree. Because the game is stopped. There's no defense in front of you. You're at the free throw line. It's only 15 feet away. Come on, Shaq. I mean, come on, guys. Like, you can make a free throw.
No, but I think the other thing, for philosophically, you really changed the game, right? Because what if you make one and miss one?
Yeah.
And you're up 2. Now it's 3. So now if you say I only got to make 1 to get 2, you completely changed the game.
Oh, but think about this even, Greg. End of the game. And you need to miss 1 and make 1.
That's
so instead of getting the 2 points, you actually want to only make 1 because you're down 3.
Yeah.
And you want to miss the second on purpose to try to – no, man.
And I'm a progressive guy. Like, I do like to see how we can have the game evolve, but I do also want to make sure we keep the strategy in the game.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Tobias Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Danny Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Simmons. And that one's good. Korkmaz.
Well, you look at a player like Jusuf Nurkic. He's not one of the bigger names in the league, but he's young and he gives you solid minutes on the interior, Jet.
Yes, tough rebounder, and team looks better when he's on the floor. He just does so many different things.
Portland again missing.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And I look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. Philadelphia leading by 12. To the middle. And the shot goes in from Embiid. And it's 7 points for Joel Embiid.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's Anthony after the made shot from Joel Embiid. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That'll be his second foul of the game. Philadelphia on D. Now here's Little. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Just 5 to shoot. He gets that one.
Great to see when Melo spots his open teammate. Good at noticing the overcommitment that time.
Kenny, you played under a number of legendary coaches. What traits do they share, and how were they different?
Well, the great thing about all of them, they had me. So that makes
okay, check that box, right? Move half off to the side.
It's something that they all had in common. I'm not saying that it's me, but it is happening. I think what makes them great, what makes them great is the ability to relate and also the ability to change direction. Like, you could have a game plan and then all of a sudden change the game plan in the middle of the game and come up with a new one if it's not working.
Well, I even go a step further. That you're also, the great coaches adapt to their personnel as opposed to trying to make the personnel adapt to them. That's why Greg Popovich stand out for me. Because I remember when the Spurs used to be beating you in the 80s.
Yeah. And now
then he's the guy that started this whole offensive thing.
This running thing.
On the wing, Milton. Howard trying to free himself up. A shot by Milton, no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Trent. Hits it from three-point range.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
Now the pass to Korkmaz. Takes the three. They get it again. Here's Howard. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Shot's good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
The 76ers shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And some changes here for the 76ers. Harris comes in for Embiid, and Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Shake Milton.
Hard to deny many of the skills that Dwight Howard brings to the floor on a nightly basis. Not just a force on defense, but has those nights on offense where he can be imposing as well.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Axie passes to Korkmaz. Howard trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Korkmaz. Korkmaz has got a couple of threes now in the first for the 76ers. Here's Simmons. 8 points his last outing. Here's John.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against the Timberwolves. That one falls. Trent's got 5 points so far.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Harris passes to Korkmaz from deep three-point range. No good on that one. Got a piece of it, and so it's Philadelphia. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We'll return shortly. Well, before the game, we talked with Damian Lillard. He credits his upbringing when it comes to developing his leadership skills.
I think it comes from being in a big family. You know, as a kid, I would go to my grandmother's house, and I had a bunch of older cousins, a few younger cousins, boys and girls. And we had to make sure everybody ate. We had to make sure everybody was comfortable, everybody felt safe.
And that's the kind of support, Greg, he gives his teammates on and off the floor.
And, you know, guys naturally trust him. They believe in him, and he typically comes through when they need him.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin here for the 76ers guys.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Matisse Thybulle's out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then there's Howard. And it's Maxey in at the 2. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, good evening. Well, last season the Blazers were beset by injuries and they fell short of their goals. Their star Damian Lillard said, "Once we're in a better position, I want people to remember how I responded when things didn't go my way, so that they know my character is true." Kevin, we know that Dame grew up in Oakland, a place where overcoming adversity was ingrained. Back to you.
Thank you, D.A. Here's Anthony over Harris. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And there are a lot of questions on the best way, guys, to develop talent in the NBA. Kenny, would you restructure youth basketball in the U.S.?
Many fans think that the G League could supplant college hoops. I think I would restructure it in this way, and it has nothing to do with the players. I would just make sure that the coaches are coaches. Meaning, to get a driver's license, what do you need? You have to learn to drive. To get any kind of thing, you need a license to do it. You don't need a license to be a coach. No, you got to be a license to coach my kid.
And not to mention, this is still a business. So I'd rather have the impact of what the college game brings, because now I got a ready-made star coming into our game. You think about when Magic and Bird came in, they were big stars because they have played in the most watched game ever.
Absolutely.
Like, there's still a huge advantage to having collegians come into our league.
Well, Melo undoubtedly still the leader of this team in terms of when they need to calm it down and they need some offense. He's the guy they're going to look to score it.
Got that one up quick. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Lillard against Simmons. And Lillard kicks to Anthony. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Howard's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Lillard fires away from way outside. It's hauled in by Harris, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. Fifth on the list, Damian Lillard.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Trailblazers trail by 14. And there it is for him.
And when you watch Damian Lillard, I mean, he has such incredible instincts to put up huge numbers from that. You know what they call it, the point guard position, but to me, it's a lead guard now because the elite point guards have to score the basketball at a high level in today's NBA.
Yeah, it is definitely a different game. Scoring is prominent. Dame is a prominent scorer, so he understands how to mix it up. But his first job is to score, where our first job was to pass.
Yeah.
And we saw it last year with a couple 60-point games. He was terrific.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
It's Curry outside. A second chance effort. And Howard finishes it off. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, not easy trying to keep Howard off the offensive boards. He excels at using his muscles and his size to get great positioning.
Now here's Anthony. 7 points in the game. And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game. Jones checked in for Portland. And the 76ers also making a change. Embiid's checked in. Inside, Hood, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
This is why you can't afford to leave someone when Lillard has the ball.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Embiid. That's good, and it's his fourth basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now here's Embiid. He's coming off a 37-point game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. Curry, good.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
And stolen by Howard. 3-on-3. Simmons inside the line. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Hood. Money from the wing.
Hood, nice job on the mid-range there, finding a little bit of a gap and making the defense pay.
Here's Curry with the 3. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
Simmons against Lillard. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game. And Portland making a change here. Simmons is checked in. And the 76ers also making a change. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Dwight Howard. And here are the Trailblazers now. Down by 15. Three-pointer, Lillard. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Simmons left side, shoots over Lillard. Simmons can't get it to go. Portland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Launches a 3. Lillard misses. Philadelphia leading by 12. Pass to Green. Curry on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. Curry brings the double, passes to Cantor. And there's a foul. It'll go on Shake Milton. That's his first foul. Some changes for Philadelphia. Harris is checked in for Green. Korkmaz comes in for Seth Curry, and Maxey subbed in for Simmons. Here's Simons. Portland again missing. Now Milton. There's the pass to Embiid. Shoots over Cantor. Embiid, no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now here is Harris. 17 points for him last game against Minnesota.
And he also positioned himself perfectly to grab all those rebounds. Guys, can't forget about the fundamentals.
Here's Trent. It's stolen by Milton. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Giles checked in for Cantor. Matisse Thybulles checked in for Philadelphia. We've got 1:28 left now here in the second. Trent passes to Simons. Here's Trent. And we want to thank the Jet for giving us his thoughts. Kenny, you can stop by here anytime. That door is always open for you.
Well, the door's open, but I'm going to steal a key just in case you don't invite me back. I'm taking it right now.
Well, he'll have the key.
Yes, sir. I'm taking the key right now.
We'll tell fellow PG. We got to let him in.
Yes, sir. I want to be back.
You guards always stay together. And Brent, you and Kenny both enjoyed success in the NBA. Always great to have his perspective with us here at the broadcast table.
Well, that's nice of you, Kevin. And certainly Kenny has done some remarkable things post-career. And I love the fact with Kenny's presence, he's just got great perspective on the entirety of the game.
Pass to Maxey. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Thibault, the pass to Harris. Here's Embiid. Portland grabs the miss.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the three at almost 60% for the game.
Here's Simons. Here's Giles. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Here's Korkmaz. 8 points for him. Feeds to Harris. To the inside, and they double up Embiid. Takes it from 10, and again it's Philadelphia.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. What sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
Here's Simons, defended by Thibault.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does great. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And with an expanding skill set, Embiid is able to hit shots from all over the court.
Here's Simons, just 3 on the clock. That's tipped. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific 3-point shooting display. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Joel, you've got the lead, so how do you build on that as the game continues?
Just keep being aggressive. I thought we did a good job defensively, so we just got to keep being aggressive and making plays.
Hey, they always build off of their defense here. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season.
And gracing us with his presence once again after his stirring performance with the live crew, at least That's what the card I'm reading says, and it was written by the always terrific Kenny Smith.
Well, you know what it was. You called it the live crew, but you know what it was when I was down there?
No.
That was always fun.
You know what, Kenny?
Yes,
I'm not a hater. I'm a congratulator.
Thank you.
And I must say, you did a great job. I liked it almost as much as the regular broadcast. I was impressed.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Curry has been sensational.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Trailblazers trail by 17, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Portland, Lillard and Hood work together in the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with Enes Kanter, and it's Jones in at the 3 spot. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And the foul called on Danny Green. That'll be his second foul of the game. Jones finds Hood. Fires from deep. And that one is off. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Pacers at Pacers Arena in Indianapolis. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Now here's Simmons. 17-point lead, their biggest. Count it! Simmons got the first field goal of the second half for the 76ers.
And loves to operate around the rim. Simmons' tall frame helps him to beat defenders.
Lillard against Simmons. And Lillard gets it to go. Lillard's got 13.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now here is Harris, and the shot goes in.
Beautiful in the mid-range there. Sometimes it looks automatic for Tobias Harris.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself. Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Portland, and the call will be against Harris. That's foul number 2 for him. And the 76ers making a change here. Howard's checked in. Trailblazers trail by 15. Hood deciding where to go with it. He dishes it to Lillard. Launches it in for his 7th make in 14 tries.
That's a nice shot from Damian Lillard. He feels like he can drain it just about anywhere and appreciates the fact that he's got that kind of range.
Simmons passes to Green. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists now in this one.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 16. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. It's good.
Quick fire on that shot. Melo with the catch-and-shoot jumper. No defense for that play.
Pass to Howard. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D from Cantor. Down low. Hood can't get it to go. The 76ers leading by 13. Howard finds Harris. Yep, that one goes in there.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Simmons against Lillard. Over Simmons, and he gets it to go from the high post. Lillard's got 18 points in the game.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue.
Look at that.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like there.
And here is Anthony. He's got 9. Passes it to Cantor. And a wide open look for Hood. Another shot, and it's blocked by Simmons. And he's able to get it back. The shot's good from Cantor. And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Covington. Trailblazers trail by 13 to the paint. And there's Enes Kanter on the assist by Lillard. 8 points for him. And the 76ers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green, and it's Shake Milton in for Curry. The Trailblazers have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Lillard against Simmons. Oh, and here we go with Simmons, nobody back. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Damian Lillard.
And when Simmons is taking it strong to the cup, he's looking for a foul. Love this guy's aggressive.
The 76ers have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for Harry Giles. And he can't hit the second. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Here's Simmons, buried from 15 feet out. And it's 9 points for Ben Simmons.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Lillard with it. 18 points for him. The pass to Cantor. And the rejection by Embiid.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
Here's Lillard, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. Philadelphia leading by 14. Pass to Simmons. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Damian Lillard.
You just have to be more careful with Simmons. So brilliant at throwing the D off guard.
And the first one drops. And Simmons drops them both.
It felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Pass to Anthony. Lillard against Simmons. Floats one, and Lillard lays it up and in. Lillard's got 22 points.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Thibault with the ball. Working on Jones.
And here are the numbers for Simmons. Great showing for him last season. Last season put up about 16 points a game, 8 assists and 7 rebounds. And he's putting in the effort, and you can see him getting better with time.
So many little things that you have to learn to grow as a player. He's just going through a bit of that process right now.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. 1:44 left to play here in the third. Simmons against Lillard. Fires at the elbow. And the shot is long. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Simmons dishes to Harris. Embiid. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with his play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls. And looking now at the numbers for Lillard, coming off a terrific season. 3rd in scoring, 5th in assists, and he was top 10 in free throw percentage. Did not waste opportunities to convert at the line.
And you only average top 3 in points if you have a particular mindset that you are the guy. Knocked loose. 1:04 left in the third quarter. Passes it to Trent. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Harris. And there's the pass to Milton. Over Jones. Milton's shot is good. And the 76ers lead by 20. And here are the Trailblazers now. Pass to Trent. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Trent's got 9 points.
Yeah, the vision's one thing, but the timing also helps. Lillard prepared to get the ball to his teammate.
Embiid kicks to Korkmaz. Good. He's got 10.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
So it's Portland now.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Lillard with the bucket.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Korkmaz. The three. He can't hit that time. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. 76ers lead by 18. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Terry Stotts had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Make simple passes. We got caught trying to make a great pass out of the simple pass.
Great communicator. Terry Stotts always teaching and developing his guys.
And he likes that they're playing unselfishly, that they're willing to pass, but take some mustard off the hot dog.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Korkmaz is out there with Maxey, and it's Milton in at the small forward position. Trailblazers trail by 20. Trent passes to Lillard. And Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
It's such a great ball handler. Lillard making the defender look silly.
Philadelphia shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Maxey passes to Korkmaz. Now Harris. Here's Embiid. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Anthony's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Lillard. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Lillard's got 4 points this quarter.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Milton the pass to Embiid. And that one, good. And the 76ers lead by 18.
And hit on the way up. Embiid's strong physically, but also mentally able to keep his focus.
And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. And Lillard kicks to Jones. Pass to Trent. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. Rodney Hood's checked in for Portland. Green, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Seth Curry comes in for Shake Milton. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Hood. 5 to shoot. That's tipped. Curry with the steal. And now the fast break. Embiid with the ball. Here's Korkmaz. And it's Portland with the rebound. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Harris is checked in for the 76ers.
Harris.
Hood on the wing, guarded by Curry. Anthony taking his time here. And Embiid with the block. They get it back. Just 4 to shoot. Hood gets the bucket.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
The 76ers leading by 16. Outside, Green. Embiid inside. Anthony on him. Curry outside. That shot, no good. Now Portland takes it the other way. Here's Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
He's just such a dynamite scorer, and for 82 games of a regular season, Lillard's in attack mode.
Maxey passes to Embiid, and they double up Embiid. And stolen by Lillard. And then Lillard slams it in.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
And the 76ers call time here.
And one thing that I don't think Dame Lillard gets enough recognition for, he's an absolutely fantastic leader for this team. The exact kind of captain you would want.
Dame Lillard doesn't do anything with regards to making excuses for some of the reasons why the team may come up short. All he's concerned with is how can we get better. That's the kind of leader you can get behind.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Cantor's checked in. Simmons checked in for the 76ers. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He told them this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. We may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
And showcasing that overwhelming strength, Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Hood, the pass to Cantor. Knocked away. Embiid with the steal. And Curry, here we go. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Hood against Curry. Three-pointer, Lillard gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 35.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Here's Curry with the three. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 5 assists in the game.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
Simmons against Lillard. Hood for 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Really nice to see Rodney Hood in that kind of rhythm from the three-point line.
From the arc, another 3 for Philadelphia.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just torn them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. To the inside. Here's Hood. Yep, it counts. Hood's got 7 now in this quarter.
Now, D's going to have to do a little bit more work on Rodney Hood. Pay a little bit more attention.
Curry on the wing. There's the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Hood dishes to Cantor. Three-pointer, Lillard hits the three-point bomb. Lillard's got 38 points.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Pass to Embiid. And it goes down 2 points.
And guys, we've become accustomed to this. Embiid's a dynamic scorer who's comfortable shouldering the offensive load.
Hood with it, now defended by Embiid. And Cantor throws it down. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Timeout called the 76ers.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Anthony's checked in. The 76ers leading by 16. Simmons passes to Curry. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 6 assists in the game.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And so Hood will bring it up for the Trailblazers. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Outside Hood, kicks it to Cantor. Knocks it loose. Embiid with the steal. And now the fast break. Embiid with the ball. And they double up Embiid. Curry outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And Rodney Hood, not a big name player, Bones, but he's earned a ton of minutes wherever he's played over the course of his career.
A lot of people just really happy for Rodney Hood that he can continue his career coming back from a torn Achilles, and that's no easy task. So for him to just be back out on the floor and contributing in any way is a great sign.
And he makes the first.
One of the big calling cards for Rodney Hood and why he can compete at this level is his athleticism. So as long as he believes in that, he can continue to make contributions to any team.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Now the team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Philadelphia.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Joel Embiid.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
And Bradley gets it to go.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
29 seconds left in the game. Back to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And the pass to Giles. Outside Hood. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Heads-up play by Rodney Hood.
And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter. Stolen away. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.